Donald Trump has sent the National Guard to the streets of America now, right across 40 America's cities, where the curfew's taking place now to stop the rioting, as they call it. But these soldiers, many of them, including the National Guard, were activated as full-time duty soldiers to go and serve in Iraq, Afghanistan, and even in Guantanamo and Gardas. And that's how I knew that these people had been police officers and so forth. And so now, armed with the knowledge and the experience of Iraq, Afghanistan, Guantanamo, and all these other war zones, they're on the streets of the United States of America. You know, there's a famous statement of Malcolm X, which eventually got him suspended from the Nation of Islam that he was part of. When John F. Kennedy, the president of the United States of America, was assassinated, Malcolm X said in an interview that the chickens have come home to roost. Now, that was misinterpreted as him almost sanctioning or being glad for the violence that was meted out against JFK, but he wasn't talking about that. He was saying essentially that a nation that has been violent and born out of violence against its ethnic minorities or people that it enslaved, or indeed military adventures across the world. How can a country like that not at some point taste the very violence that it has unleashed on everybody else? And I couldn't help but to think that this time around, the United States of America for the past 2 decades has been unleashing its violence, at least for the past 2 decades, if not more, in the Muslim world. And now the United States, in some way or the other, is burning. It has burned the Muslim world for the past 2 decades, and now it is tasting a little bit of that.